Hello everyone, I welcome back you all to my second YouTube video. Myself Chitrashriyam, student of Sri Venkateswara College of Engineering from first semester BE. In this video, we are discussing about the subject waste management related to the topic recycling program element. Yeah, it is important to know about mainly three words which are starting with the letter R. The first word here is reduce. When it comes to second, it is reuse. And the final word is recycle. These are the three words which plays a major role in the field of waste management. The main agenda of my presentation is as follows. Initially, the definition. Next, why recycling? Why recycling is important? Process of recycling. Best way to recycle and its uses. Benefits of recycling. About an article. And finally, the conclusion. Moving on further, the main theme of my presentation is recycling. So let's have a brief definition about the recycling. Recycling is one of the process in which the new materials, objects or the new products which are formed from the waste material which is considered as a trash or the useless. Let's ask ourselves one question, why? Or why should we do recycle? Or simply why recycling? Here are four important reasons which specifies the answer for the selected question. First, it saves landfill spaces. Landfill, it is important or it is most commonly used method for the disposal point of view. As the population goes on increases, the generation of waste also increases, but the space for landfill decreases. So it is concluded that landfill is more expensive when it compared to recycling. Next, it saves energy. For the production of new products, the requirement of energy is more. But for the production of same products, the requirement of energy is less through recycling. So it is concluded that recycling requires less renewable energy and it saves money. Recycling is less expensive than the landfill disposal as the landfill requires some infrastructures and some of the equipments. And finally, it saves the environment. Landfill requires some environmental infrastructures and it causes pollution of environment like air pollution and water pollution. Even it causes carbon footprint. We have got the answer for the question why recycling. So let's think of why it is important to all of us. By the practice of recycling program, we can reduce the size of our environment and we can conserve some of our environmental constituents like natural resources, fossil fuels and the hydrocarbon. By the practice of recycling, even we can reduce the pollution which is created due to extraction, refining and processing of raw materials. Recycling saves energy and it also reduces greenhouse emission. Process of recycling. The process of recycling is generally in a cyclic manner and it also involves several steps. Mainly it involves collection, sorting, cleaning and reprocessing. First is collection. It is a process in which the generated waste is collected in a particular location from the different sources. And sorting. It is a process which is done based on type and characteristic of a material. Cleaning. It is a process of removing unwanted contaminants from the material and these steps may vary from place to place depending on the material. Reprocessing. It is a process in which the creation of new products takes place from the processed material. Best way to recycle and its usage. The waste which is generated in a particular locality or the area should be recycled so that we had to follow some ways. First, separation at the source. The waste which is generated in an area should be separated at the point of source itself so that it makes the recycling process more efficient. Next, follow local guidelines. It is important to follow some rules and regulations and the guidelines of the particular area to ensure the proper disposal. Clean materials. It is important to clean the materials or remove the contaminants to improve the quality of recyclable materials. educate others. It is important to provide education to the others or the illiterates by creating the awareness about the recycling practices. Most of the products can be recycled and its uses had a wide range. Mainly, it includes paper recycling. The source of generation of paper as a waste is mainly from household, institutional, and industrial activities. After the recycling process, the products obtained will be new paper products, cardboard, and newspapers, and etc. Next, plastic recycling. The source of generation will be majorly from packaging sectors and the new products obtained will be new bottles, straws, stirrers and many other. When it comes to metal recycling, the source of generation will be industrial, commercial and home activities. The product obtained will be some household appliances and 100% recycled steel and some automobiles. And next, glass recycling. The source of generation of glass as a waste is mainly from solid waste management, and the new products obtained were new bottle, straws, and stirrers, which are mainly made up of glass. And e-waste recycling. The source of generation of e-waste is exclusively from industries and household sectors. The products obtained after the recycling process will be materials like copper and zinc and some of the chemicals like mercury and lead. Textile recycling. The source of generation will be mainly from garments due to weaving and dyeing, and the accessories are the major products which are obtained after recycling. And composting. The source of generation will be mainly from trash or the garbage which are generated from the households and the restaurants, and the major product obtained is compost. When it comes to tire recycling, the source of generation will be manufacturing industries and the new product obtained are rubber chips and the ground crumbs. Benefits of recycling is as follows. It helps in the conservation of resources like timber, water and some minerals. It helps in the saving of energy. It helps in the reduction of waste and it helps to protect our environment. It provides employment opportunity for the people. Let's have a brief description of an article. This article gives us introduction about depletion of natural resources and its associated waste, which has been linked to the unsustainable human attitudes and the behavior. The article contains some of the research methodologies like data collection and the data analysis. In this article, the results and the discussions are made for some questionnaires in terms of what, where, when, and including how to recycle. And the termination of an article is concluded with the discussions and the presentations which are made on the recycling program by the process of research. The end conclusion of my presentation is it is very important to practice the process of recycling so that the much more materials and the products can be preserved or saved for further generation. So we can say that the generation of waste should be reduced and the generated waste should be recycled and it should be reused. Thank you for watching my video. Please do like, share and subscribe.